they are saying a Mount Kenya king does not pronounce himself twice on a matter. Our son, President Uhuru Kenyatta, had pronounced himself on this matter. So that pronouncement carries the day. As we
Now, the question of today is, who is the real kingpin of Mount Kenya? And for me, I do have my own. I'm 100% sure that I know the kingpin. But the question is, do you know? And it will surprise you as to why I think he's the kingpin. And the unseen kingpin is not even a Kikuyu, but hiding behind the same Kikuyus. Well, what makes one to be a real kingpin in a specific area? Number one, if you are a kingpin, you have to you have to be very influential, that there's no other voice that we should hear apart from yours. We should not hear some other leaders before you claiming to be kingpins. For example, we had Uhuru Kenyatta. We did not have that division in Mount Kenya, and no one is actually dividing Mount Kenya. It is because they do not have a kingpin. You remember when they say that kuna msemo wa Kiswahili nasema ya kwamba mti mkuu ukianguka hata ndege husambaratika. Now that is what it means when we lose one specific leader, that there tends to be leadership wrangles, we tend to have divisions. So this is what is actually making Mount Kenya seem like it is divided. Well, I'm going to give you some of the people that are referred to us as the kingpins of Mount Kenya. Number one, Gachagua. He used to think he's the kingpin, and we had a lot of people supporting him. I'm saying that he is the real kingpin. But recently, he admitted when they said that some MPs have been paid to impeach him, and he was asked who is the real kingpin. He himself admitted that the kingpin of Mount Kenya is Uhuru Kenyatta. But secondly, we go to Uhuru Kenyatta. Is Uhuru Kenyatta the kingpin of Mount Kenya? No, he's not. Why? Because number one, he's not seen. He does not talk. We have some leaders who are bitter with him. He does not have that influence. Remember, like that particular time when he was the kingpin, people used to believe him. See, like where we have in the Lake region or the Nyanza region, the kingpin of that place is one specific person. Who is it? Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. Some of those leaders who have tried to go against or try to just disassociate themselves with ODM have had a terrible ending. Now, we have said that Gachagua is not the kingpin. We have said Uhuru is not the kingpin. We have said Kanini Kega is not the kingpin. We have said Jeremiah Kioni is not the kingpin. We have Kithure Kindiki. Why is Kithure Kindiki not a kingpin? Remember, Kithure Kindiki was the only senator for Tharaka Nithi, where actually when we speak of Mount Kenya, we do have the major tribe is the Kikuyu, and we have other small tribes that cannot be given a bigger position. They're just given a slice of leadership, the ministerial position. But if the Kikuyus do not get the highest possible position in the leadership, they seem not to be satisfied. Remember those positions that there's other the Embu, the Meru, those positions that they get is the same things that the Mount Kenya people get. They get the highest position and they get the many numbers of ministers. Now, who is the kingpin? Now that's the question. Let me tell you, if Gachagua was really the kingpin, if he was the kingpin, there's no way you can be a kingpin in a region where the MPs that are supposed to support you, where they are supposed to hear your voice because you are influential. Because if you talk or we go against your will as the kingpin, there's going to be severe consequences. But they showed them walimuonyesha madharau, whereby the same people he claims to be the leader of impeached him, the MPs of Mount Kenya. Over 60% impeached Honorable Rigathi Gachagua. So he's not the kingpin. Now, who is the kingpin? The kingpin for Mount Kenya is RUTO. Because the Mount Kenya MPs, the vibrant one. Speak of Kimani Ichung'wah. Speak of all other ministers of Mount Kenya. They actually listen to Ruto. He said that impeach this guy, and they are going there to put those votes. And some of them are confused. Even the same from, actually, even from Madira himself, where Rigathi Gachagua comes from, impeached him. So, if you are not welcomed at your home, how do you expect to be that kingpin? So the real kingpin who is unseen is William Samoei Ruto, because the Mount Kenya MPs, the Mount Kenya MPs listen to Ruto more than any other leader in Mount Kenya. Is it because of is it because of let's say, is it because of money? Well, it's because I think this is a strategy Ruto used, divide and rule, so that he can colonize them. So the kingpin ni Ruto bana. Huyo ndo kingpin. If you're not aware, the Mount Kenya people, or even the MPs, Ichung'wah, that from Thika Town, let's speak of Gatundu South, Njoroge, let's speak of all those MPs, they listen to Ruto more than any other leader in the mountain. That's the funniest thing about this politics. Kama sasa hujajua, umejua who the real kingpin is. All the others, well, they're trying as much as they can so that they can ensure that they have influence over the leadership. But